ready ready to depart for Araeng. Elise will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She, impressed upon me how regrettable the timing for her summoning was. Repeatedly. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named XIV, the master of a merchant caravan? I didn't see that last word. There are few who know the ways of the desert as well as he does. Find him at Amaro launch, and he will see that you reach your destination. Hey boy. Ugh. If you come looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh! A friend of the XIV. Hoping to meet someone in Araeng, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to see off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. All set, then off to the unforgiving sands we go. Oh.
Araeng. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Araeng once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Araeng meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Araeng. Oh my god. So, we head southwest, straight as an arrow. Oh, wow. Whoa! Nice throw. Ooh. This place feels so alien. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Araeng, is it not? Before you cross the river of sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. On that? Why is it on its side a little? They built them big, didn't they? That's Kasar Shal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Araeng. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Norvrant's mightiest nations. At least, until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabath Araeng's lands were lost to the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying. Most of them, anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, and with everything in ruins, even that hulking great fortress has become little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But not everywhere is as deserted as this place. Just wait until you see Mord Sok. Let's press on, shall we? Wow. Jeez. Here we are, Mord Sok. By the Blessed Shadow, I love this town. Oh! Mord Sok. Not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It has long been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, bleh, we should pay our respects to Master Gen? I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Eh. Oh. It's, what are they called? Kobolds. You gotta see the face now, holy shit. What beady eyes?
Master Gengen,
Oh.
this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good.
Oh.
No friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsook.
Maud who? Maudsk.
Souk is Mordish for city.
Ah.
As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Araeng.
Maudsook.
You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Araeng by choice, but Mordsook's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value.
They're so cute.
That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Oh!
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my good newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
That's so cute. I love them.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy, you buy.
Duh.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots! Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Ron. Ronald Weasley. Welcome to Ronron's, traveler. I have wares to empty your purse and fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose. But no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Move the camera as well as zoom in. Oh? What? This is interesting. Whoop. Meat. It's my ever-burning bounty. Made with the best parts of the lizard. Cured with special spicy spices. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. What's with the frogs? Oh, you'll like those. Chewy skewers find small frogs hiding under rocks, spare with stick, then roast over fire. Crackly on the outside, gooey on the inside. Perfect for snacking. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruits, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Ew! Everyone's favorite. Plump white worms slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wriggler, you'll never want any other treat. They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Which to choose? Mush loaf. Ah, very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold. And done. One verbitype on us says buys you 40 loaves of bread. Wow, that's a lot. Eating ASMR. Oh. Every last mouthful. I think I'll share the rest. Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for his great generosity and small appetite. Consider your coin purse cracked. I'm pleased to accept your custom, and Gen will be pleased that you honored us. Ours. Words. Oh. Got up too fast. Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns. I was watching from here somewhere. You honored our custom with great relish. You'll always be welcome in more souk. More souk. There. If you need anything in Araeng, we are here to provide. You have courage, my friend. Ron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right. Now that you've eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? There. I have a few deals left to close before I can conclude my business here in more souk. Oh, offering services, are you? Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for you for some goods that need picking up from the market, all properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling. See you in a bit. View the market receipt. Okay. Table cactus, Tonton. Iron ore, Tol. Nabath Araeng Antiques, Mill. That's not it. That's not the one. Tauntaun. Wait, let me just... Table cactus. It's not the one though. Right, unless... Hang on. You came in with Cassard, yes? Good, good. I can finally stop thinking about that sack. Please take your prickly purchase. Mulmul? Mill. Oh, wait. Is Mulmul. Tauntaun, Mulmul, and whoa, Tol, great of all. Big sparklies. Seasoned me iron ore. Don't tell me you've been around the entire market already. Here you go. Aye, that's the lot, all right. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in the place before. I thought you'd want to sit in the city like the XIV, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficiency presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Whomst? Well, if it isn't the lovely Tesleen. It has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This gentleman was on his way to meet with Alizé. I'm supposed to be taking him to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Oh, goodness. Alisaie has told me so much about you. You're Samael, aren't you? Oh. I knew it. How wonderful to meet you in the flesh and hearing all those stories. I'm Tesleen. I work as a carer in the inn, and I've gotten to know Alisaie quite well since she took up guard duties there. Do you want me to take over as Samael's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road. So it would be no trouble. That would be great help. Thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Araeng, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. They give Hrothgar such a warm smile. It's so cute. Oh. Quest sync. I'll be doing that on the side. Alisaie has been desperate to see you, Samael, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top. You can actually see it. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge, then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Oh, hey. What? Samael, huh? Okay, that's funny. Oh, what? Creepy. The River of Sand. Oh. No! Ruin the music. Just give me the ether current thingy. Okay. Sorry, this place is just very pretty. Music. Lord of the Ring. Whoa! There's a red one! Whoa. He's so big! Ooh! Anyways. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. The most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance. The local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the market. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? I thought you might. Alize was always saying how much you... I mean, let's get going, shall we? Go away. Away. It's gone. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alisaie was strong, but in her mind, she was never... Now it makes sense. We should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Oh! Thought I had something. Oh my god. No. This is the G-Pose episode, everyone. No! Holy fuck. Alright. Fuck off. Oh goodness, you're back. I could hear the hound snarling from here. Creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. You look at me, don't you? Oh my god. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you end up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? Oh? Oh shit. Welcome to the inn at Journey's End. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alizé arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. The afflicted? You don't know? I don't think I've met anyone besides Alizé who was so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alizé give you the full explanation. One minute. Oh. Oh, okay. Now, where is she? I think she might be on patrol. You could wait, I suppose. But why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out to the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Getting some little Al Amigo vibes from this place. Fuck. Fields of Amber. Is this the Wall of Light? Like this stuff? No. Ew. What the hell? Is that a Gundam? Alizé is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground, and they look to be about the right size. Mummies. No. Oh shit. Let's put you back off. Whoa. What happened here? Fuck off! Anyways. Whoa. Senator?
Get back here!
Hello? It's...
Is that... It can't be.
Jesus Christ, Alistair. Whoa! Impressive.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
I'm so sorry. Baby.
How are you?
Oh, alright.
We've fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then.
Say the Empire seemed to have drawn back. He last looked in on the source. Without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there. Okay.
I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Araeng were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urielge's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, It rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations.
Okay.
Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
Fuck. Such resolve.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it served me well as a training ground. Leslie and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters. Which is knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take to the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Shit. No. Oops. Teach you. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Fuck off. How did you fare? Ah, I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in this desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they may pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes in on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. It's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks, often enough that their members won't be overwhelming when the big one come out to play. Big ones come out. Ugh, freaking English. And you certainly helped on that front. Let's report to our victories to Tisleen, shall we? Alice tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alice has missed your company. Everything as always, if Lamael were here, he would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I'm simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Samael's methods. Honestly, after seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm really teasing. Though I've no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. I think that's all ear pieces? Of course I can't equip the headpiece. Ooh. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. Ah, there are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alisaie? What, and twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, let's say. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I mean to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in the sand. Their names are Pornil, Todden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. You... Oh no, that's not. Oops. Todden glances up at you blankly, but you notice the tension in his face ease slightly. Oh my god, that's a child! Spares no one. Shit. Halric remains utterly still as you wipe the sand from his cheek. The texture of his skin has hardened into something akin to plaster. You've seen to the patients? How are they? Good. That's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I'm concerned about Halric, though. I have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. I shall leave you to have that discussion. I was going to take Samael to Morsuk if you have any errand. Oh! Oh! Icy! Oh my god! Oh! If you have any errands they need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the marketplace, please? Kasad's caravan just passed through, so Ron should have some fresh fruit. Come on then, Samael. There's something I want you to see, right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Wait! Come back! No! Come back! Icy! No! No! Come back! No! Wait! Oh. Icy. Oh. Come back. I can't fly it. No. No. Oh. 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 Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Run's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines, peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. Gods, I've never seen a moored merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh, yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. Ahem. The worms, if you please. Only the best Wrigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chores taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetherite to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Sands of Amber. Ah. Oh, what? Oops. Did I? Yes. Here are your precious worms. That buys a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? These dribblers, you actually brought them. I really shouldn't let you. But just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails. Shall we? Oh no, not the song.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond?
Oh my god.
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance.
It's like the burn. Cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. Fuck.
That nectarine you bought. It's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light.
Shit.
The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true.
Naturally tends to the equilibrium.
Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over.
Do they have to be killed?
The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Holy fuck! Oh! Oh, shit!
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough.
Oh, fuck! Oh. I'm gonna poison a This game, I swear. It's fucking morbid.
But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Oh.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons. But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. I need a minute. Anyways, oh, glad I was able to show you that. Comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell first. One glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Urianger's lecturing. And I need you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice. The nectarine will be a kindness. It isn't just a threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards, and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. Shit. And she's seen so many. Ow. Away! Whoa. No! Me and me. Oh. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Thank you. Alize's explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we've decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Don't drag this out, please. Fuck. Thanks to you, though. If his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happy day. Don't say that! Oh. Oh, fuck. Well, nothing's going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat, and I'll make us a nice stew. Just look at the flowers! Just look at the flowers! Ugh. Don't focus on the nectar.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
Oh no, there's voice acting in this scene.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs. You'll needn't have gone to the trouble. I'll have another bowl then.
That's what I like to hear. Give me a moment to warm up the pot.
I don't think I can play this anymore.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
That's fucked.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place. I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrent could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
So the harbingers. Saviors. Okay.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Oh, Hoopst is... Oh no. Wait. Oh no. No. What is happening?
They're coming.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the... Oh. It's fine. Samael, Alize, we have to go look for Halric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone... We'll assign search areas to split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so he wouldn't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric. Please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. No, go away. No. see no sign of Halric. Maybe he went further west. This fucking game, I swear. You scan your surroundings in search for Halric, and suddenly find yourself under attack. Ooh! Uh-oh. Is that a watermelon?
Any sign of him?
Nope.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Oh. Oh, that's the thing from the trailer.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones. Wherever it's going, it can only mean trouble.
Eesh. Oh, damn.
There it is!
Oh, no!
Is that... Oh no! Halric!
Oh! Shit!
We have to run!
Oh! Oh!
Tessie! No!
Sure.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
God. Oh. Felt that stab. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this so quick? What? Oh my god.
No, 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 no!
Your kid. Bajra, fuck you. No. This game sucks. Ah. 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 You only came here to see that? Oh. Oh. You know that video where it's like, hey, at least it can't get worse. But it did get worse. That's this game. That's what that was. Gee, thanks for sticking around, buddy. Whoops. I'm sorry, Samael. I tried to tell the others, to the carers, what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Oh. It's just so unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that they wouldn't be in any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial. And she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Oh god, is it Haloric's time to look at the flowers? In quotations, if you know what I mean. Haloric is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. They don't stop coming, and 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 they don't stop coming. I'll say... Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. It was too late. Too slow. And I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back, safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course. Just give him what time you can. Oh, fuck. We always do. Of course. She would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Teslene's words close to your heart. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, blinding without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Fuck. Now hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You have to change the whole world. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use skills I have gained to hurt them. Also, Vadro, if you're still watching, I have ADHD brain, so reading is a chore at times. Oh, it's the very characters. I'm practically a murderer myself. Yeah. Yeah, so when Araeng speaks, it's like a different language. Aye. do that in the first few levels of the game. Forgive me, Samael. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against the Blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. From Eorzea's sword in the darkness to Norvrent's sword in the light? Gods above, it feels like an age ago now. Miss Alize, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Someone told me to do the zone first, and I hate them for it. A part of me is kind of glad that I did this second. I've already done, Alfino's half. Ugh. Remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Araeng again. I barely got any of the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the XIV. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Alright. No more good vibes. Now we cry. Ow. Yes, I have business with the Crystal X. Aww. The gang's all here. Almost. Thank you for seeking me out, Samael. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. Looking at Alfino, I'd say he's eager to begin this discussion as I am. I say we lay out our experiences before the Exarch and step back to see what kind of picture they make. Then we can decide where to go from here.